From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Miami Dolphins. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And we will not see
That's the plan, my God. That's the plan.
This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Gamechangers. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Arizona defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Buying time to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. They're going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Dolphins take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That ball caught by Harrison.
Yeah, he tripped pressing Tyreek.
Almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And bulldozing his way through. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey McBride, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
This is about to be a basketball score. I hope niggas is locked in. We about to score 70, bro.
scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Washington now brings this out. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
And they're on 17-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive.
Nigga, Tua ran out of arm, man.
Outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Bro, he threw that with his whole body and still underthrew the nigga about 5 yards.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Dolphins 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Waddle's first catch, good for a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And this is caught. Taken in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
In motion goes the tight end. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That would good for 37 yards. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command. Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2nd and 3. He'll buy some time right. And it'll be intercepted. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves him the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess. And he's got room. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at the 20. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Two are going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Tua. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Looking deep downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 47 yards. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Tua. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they got themselves a first down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
All right, come on. Ready, team.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. David Njoku, 31 yards. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Cam Smith. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. On the move to his left. And seeing no options.
And I thought I had Tyreek in that throwback. And he had 3 niggas guarding him over there.
Bring up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all.
You can't guard that play, bro. That running back wheel is flying him.
Devon Achane with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. They'll get that complete to Harrison. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw now on first down. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Drake London as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. What's good on the extra point? And the lead will be cut down to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Already enjoying a two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
3rd and 12.
Tua, a final shot before half.
Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Mack Wilson.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The lane opens here. He's passed. The ball comes out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right.
Big strides, look at him go.
And down to the 28-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Back to throw again. Incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
That's hilarious.
Shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll drop the throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Drake London, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cards are back within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
All right, come on.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the 1st down. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got an open man fighting Hill on the comeback route. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
He had terrible intentions, bro.
Space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Go ahead.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
How the heck his DB catching facing backwards? Like, what are we doing, man?
Come out to the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
No, bro, that's crazy. His DB was literally facing backwards and got an interception.
Drive in the air. That's brought in downfield by London. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Who knows?
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. It's Hill, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Get set.
A give left side. Here's Achane. They'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Right back to Achane on second down.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Devon Achane, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
And this will be swung out here for counter.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
That's that bull, bro. That's that bull right there, man.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, it's Benson.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
He'll drop to throw.
This pass is caught by London.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Drake London,
43 yards.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Lutz will look to add the extra point.
All right, man, I ain't about to keep playing with Charles. Let's get this mug over with, man.
No sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
What's up, niggas?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Tua sets up to pass it. Get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
21-2, The only thing that matters is you on that witness stand tomorrow morning alive.
Good idea. Yeah. Very grim. Something well dead.
It's probably not a good idea, but whatever.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Oh, what a throw! Charles, that's the worst user I've ever seen in my life. You deserve it. You deserve to lose. That was a terrible user. What a throw, Tua. Come on, bro. Block somebody, man.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come on now. Man. 2nd and 9.
They're right here.
Now they show jet sweep.
Come on, man.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Now Tua.
Forced out to his left. And he'll just
good defense.
it away. So he throws it away, and that
I'll never punt.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Throwing Tua.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to lose. Come on, bro.
The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Cardinals will now take
Hello, sir.
excellent field position.
And I'm chilling.
This is 1st and 10.
I'm about to lose.
First carry for James Conner. Down inside the 40 at the 38. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson.
We got life. That was a terrible call.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation. This is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
Because you can sign them for another year without having to negotiate. Yeah, so you can extend. So instead of having just a year in free agency, you would get 2 more years. So it extends their contract by a year.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and
yeah, so
but have come via some pretty big strikes downfield.
No, next year he will though. So like you have to negotiate.
And it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So it all rests now on the right leg of
Why is he kicking his field goal so soon? It's nigga Charles, man. We about to be in overtime.
Celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So in a driving rain, he steps up, puts it through just like he's practicing in a gym somewhere.
How about that? Any little
Oh shoot! I tried a fair catch, they didn't let me. Nah, it might be over. Oh, smart. Let's see.
Dead aim and knocked it through.
I gotta play.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Tua.
I've literally never ran this play before.
Being chased out left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Okay.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Well, that was a terrible loss.
That was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Arizona, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on
I gotta find a way to get Waddle involved.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
So where were you going?